Is it the oranges and the onions next to the beds? Or I don't know, maybe it's the beds that are on the floor in the kitchen?
Hello everyone, excuse my red appearance, literally just got out the shower and my face is feeling so delicate at the minute because like the weather's turned so cold. I've got like dry patches everywhere. I'm not about to put some makeup on for this. No, I'm not. What I did want to talk to you guys about is we haven't revisited 17 diapers lady? No, the other one. We haven't visited Stephanie and Andrew in a little while. Family of 6 living in one bedroom. Well and truly, I knew that her channel would boom with everyone calling it out, and then all of a sudden it would plateau and then it would plummet, and that's exactly what's happened. The interesting thing is that everyone is now comparing her to Hannah, who is in fact the 17 diapers lady. Now, if you've not heard of 6 people living in one bedroom, I've forgotten what I called it. They're a family of 6 going on 7. She's pregnant. And they are the family where Andrew and Stephanie, the mum and the dad, a merged family. They're the ones who sleep in their nice, comfy big bed with their PS5 and their little LED lights, whilst their kids originally were sleeping on the floor, basically in the dining room, living area, kitchen area, right next to the front door, basically sleeping on just about mats, okay? Like comforters on the floor that looked, oh my gosh, so uncomfortable. And their justification for them not having proper beds was that, oh, we gave them bunk beds, but they wrecked them. We gave them sheets for their bed and they wrecked them. So you can understand the internet's shock when they came across these little tiny kids, some of them like toddler age, literally sleeping on the floor, and there's a load of them, whilst their parents are coached up in the next room, getting high and, you know, playing on the PS5.
See, the people that, I don't know if you're coming at it from a understanding, like non-judgmental point of view when it comes to the bedroom, or if you really just don't get the sense of it, because we wouldn't make the decision if it wasn't right for the kids. The front door is the only concern, but why would we shut them in the smaller space?
It was not looking too good. As well as that, we had exes of Andrew's who actually has a hidden child that he doesn't pay any money towards, and the reasoning why he won't get a job is because then he'll then have to start paying back child support. If that isn't quite adding up exactly what kind of people these two are, I don't know how else to put it. So the internet had an absolute field day with these two. I believe CPS were called, and Stephanie's response was, "You think I'm scared of CPS? We've had CPS involved before," as if that is like something to be proud of. I don't even know. Instantly, the internet started gifting them things. They were gifted all sorts of stuff. They had an Amazon wish list that I don't know if it's still around anymore. It might be. If it is, I will throw it up right here. One of which was a bunk bed. We actually saw Andrew did the hardest bit of work he's ever done in his whole entire life by putting up this bunk bed for their kids.
What's wrong with this picture here? Is it the oranges and the onions next to the beds? Or I don't know, maybe it's the beds that are on the floor in the kitchen? This is where the kids are sleeping, you guys. This is where the kids are sleeping. The kids are also sleeping on these beds right next to the front door. No couch, no kitchen table, no coffee table. But let's see where the parents sleep at, you guys. Let's go look and see where they sleep at. How we go from kitchen room, living room, to the parents sleeping in the bedroom, and it looks like this.
I don't actually think the bottom bunk is even off of the floor, but I mean, whatever. We have to work with what they've got. But did they give up their bedroom? No. I mean, anything can happen. They are at reaching distance of sharp knives and the front door and all sorts of stuff, but Stephanie and Andrew will not give up their bedroom so that their kids can be safe. You are giving them way too much credit. And the reasoning why I want to talk to you guys today is because I had not gone back on her page until I think it was last night or the night before, and I was in utter shook. I was so shook by what I was seeing. She has gone TikTok shop mad, okay? So they live in a very, very, very small space, and people were thinking, well, you guys are going to get quite a lot of views off of TikTok, so why don't you save some of that money to go towards getting a new place? Dare I say it, I don't know fully whether or not TikTok is going to be banned in the States. I don't know. I hear that rumor every single year, but it seems like it might actually happen this time. I don't know what her plan is after this, but she is basically rinsing TikTok shop and the few amount of followers that she has left.
What have you heard about magnesium lotion?
To do this whole TikTok shop thing. I will also point out as well is that people are absolutely rinsing Hannah and Stephanie at the same time. There's comments saying, at least she's better than Nurse Hannah and feeds her kids. And someone else said, doesn't mean she's a good parent. They're both shit. So yeah, that basically summarizes all you need to know.
Listen, you're finna hate me for this one, but this is my 5th child, okay? Gentle parenting don't do shit. I will not raise my kids with gentle parenting. You got me bent back sideways.
She has been out here doing all sorts of TikTok shop stuff, okay? And my main question is, where the hell is she putting all of this stuff? Because I've seen her videos where her kids are quite literally sleeping next to the onions. Okay, sleeping next to the onions on their bunk beds. Originally, there was no bunk beds, so let us just get it into perspective. The only reason why they have those bunk beds is because people actually got them for them. She's there, like, tidying up the stuff, saying, oh, my kids are getting better at keeping their stuff to themselves. And I'm like, where are your kids keeping all of their things? I mean, this is a very small area. Not aware of them whatsoever. And you think, Amy, you're giving them a hard time. They've blatantly fallen on hard times. They've always been like this. In fact, Stephanie was the one that moved out of her mother's 3-bedroom apartment or house or whatever to go and gate crash on Andrew and his son and brought, like, what, 2-3 of her children with her. So Stephanie has very much done this. Like, they're doing it to themselves and they're adding more kids into the mix. People are really confused. Where are you going to be putting this child? Where is this new baby going? People are joking like, oh, you've got a nice little kitchen cabinet you can put the baby in. I am so surprised that CPS has not done something, because surely there's laws against this amount of people, especially children who are living on the floor, for animals, because they have 2 cats as well. So it's a pile-on. They only just got rid of the fleas and the lice, okay? That was a whole problem. She's flogging foundation that doesn't even really look like she wants.
One thing I can say about it is, like, I don't know.
She's flogging pans that you can take off the stuff to. I'm going to be the very first person to say it. I don't understand TikTok shop. I don't understand it whatsoever. I don't do TikTok. I watch TikTok. I don't make it. I understand brand deals. I do brand deals myself. It's a really great source of revenue and I get to try out some really cool products. That is what I know. I know nothing about this TikTok shop thing. People are given like diffusers and then people are given like, I don't know, makeup and all this. And I'm like, where's the money coming from? Because surely no one is using her code. Surely she is just getting this stuff. But in order for her to make any money, surely it's commission based. It says commission on the bottom. So surely people have to be buying stuff off of her. Who is buying stuff off of her? The thing is that throughout all of this hoarding of crap, I hate to say it, hoarding of, you know, pound stretcher crap that is coming into that already tiny little space. She's there telling her kids, oh, you need to be better at tidying. So this clip right here, I can't play it with the music because it's got stuff on it, but she has got like the most expensive pot. I've forgotten how you say it. Le Creuset? Is that what it's called? A Le Creuset pot? I don't know. I've heard about them. I'm not bougie enough to own one. But people are saying like Le Creuset pot, Le Creuset pot, Le Creuset, oh, I don't know, pot and a KitchenAid. $1,000 for those 2 items, yet your children sleep under the kitchen table, because you best believe they put that on their Amazon wish list and people bought it.
Spend your money however you want, I don't care, but who bought Mr. Resilient Jenkins socks? $22 socks at that, and like a car cleaning kit. What is happening right here really did me in. Be so for real, $25.
People bought these people a KitchenAid and a really fancy pot. And she's out here shilling these like detachable things that go on your stove. I don't even know what's happening anymore. And it's not even a jealousy thing. It's just a complete bamboozlement to you have this, like, what is going on? I really did think that maybe they would have put some of that money, because they got a lot of views on a lot of their videos, like, because everyone was talking about it. I thought that maybe, just maybe, she would come out with some form of alternative to them just living in that tiny little space. But soon they're going to have a baby and TikTok may be disappearing, and I worry, like, what is going to happen to them? What I am aware though, so Andrew's ex-baby mama, he actually has a child which he doesn't pay any child support to. This was a month or so ago, after everything was starting to simmer down. Alita came back on. She was Arlita Nails by Arlita for a little while. So she came back on, and I believe people were actually gifting her things for Christmas for her son, because of course Andrew hasn't paid like any child support payments, which I'm actually all for, 100% all for, and she seemed extremely grateful, because what that woman has gone through with Andrew is just absolutely mind-boggling behavior. And to this very day, Andrew did a live and he basically said like, oh, Arlita is the problem, blah, 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 blah. But after listening to like his other exes as well, it's a reoccurring theme of him just being a bit of a deadbeat.
Stand people are going through to taint my name as a mother. I love him with my whole heart. His baby mama's the one who walked out.
And also a little Nurse Hannah update as well, which I kind of did in my last video, because if we're going to be talking about Resilient Jenkins, you got to then be talking about Nurse Hannah, because people are just comparing the two. Nurse Hannah is in fact being investigated by CPS. There has been several stories done on this, so this is one which is right here. She is currently being investigated. I knew that obviously she'd had a lot of calls. They were inundated with calls, but she is actually being investigated. Whether or not anything will come of it, we don't really know, but I was wondering where she had got to, because she went from posting to not posting at all. So one would assume maybe she'll come back and she'll just scrub all of the footage of her kids on it, or she won't return at all. I don't really know what's going to be happening, but I am heavily surprised that more hasn't kind of been done with Stephanie. I have noticed that she's not showing her kids as much, but it's because she's doing TikTok commissions. However the hell they make money, I really don't know. Can someone please let me know, because I am none the wiser. Maybe she was given a little slap on the wrist about the way things were, but doubtful, because they're still not out of their living situation, and if TikTok disappears, they're never going to be out of that situation. But anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video.